G'day, g'day. How we all doing? So get some. There we go. Get some music going while we just wait for everyone to roll in. Okay, there we go. We've got a few pieces together now. Let's wait for a few more people to roll in. Just turn that down a touch. There we go. Hey, there he is. Doctor Strange in the house. Just play a bit of chill music. We'll wait for some more people to roll in. Hey, Casual's in the house. Casual, how are you, mate? Hope all's good with you. There we go. Doctor's up to co-host, so we'll turn this off now. How are we, Doctor? Okay, first of all, am I coming through nice and clear? So just let me know out there in the audience, or Doctor, if you can come out to speak.
What's up, brother? It takes a little minute from when you send it over. For some reason, it just sits there frozen, and yeah. But I'm good, man. A little under the weather, but I'm good otherwise. How you doing?
I know, yeah, good, mate. Yeah, good. Just ticking along. So it's been a pretty hectic week, but yeah, so we're here. So we're getting through the grind as we always do, and looks like it's not just us. We got a few people in there in the background. We got Yo Steph, I see Casual, Swampy number 5's there. NFT Gents is with us. Fantastic. So good to have you in the space with us, guys. So first of all, coming through nice and clear. Everyone can hear me okay?
Crystal.
Excellent. All right, well, let's get into it then. So let's start with some good old. Actually, this is going to be the last time I'm probably going to play this intro music. So let's get into it. All right. Okay, everybody. Vibesman Collect 63 here, and we're back again. We're back again with VeVe Wednesdays, episode 72. Yes, sir. Episode 72 still going strong. For anyone who's just joining us for the first time ever or coming back again, thank you very much for joining us. VeVe Wednesdays. Basically, what are we and what do we talk about? Well, basically, what we do is we talk about digital collecting and basically just digital collecting more predominantly. So we cover the VeVe digital collectibles platform, but we also just a nice sort of chill out spot. We just talk about all forms of collecting, really, whether it be physical, digital, whether you're into Marvel, DC, Disney, was it Star Wars? So all sorts of different fandoms across all different projects and networks. Or if you just want somewhere to come and chill out and geek out, this is the place for you. But as always, I'm not just joined here by myself. No, sir. I've got my fellow co-host and fellow collector, Dr. Strange in the house. Doctor, how are you?
Hey, I'm hanging in there, man. A little under the weather, but we here, man. Another VeVe Wednesday, number 72, man. We got some things to get into. So
yes, sir. So first of all, that's it. We've got plenty of things to get into. We've got a bit of VeVe talk, a bit of community shout outs, a bit of what's going on across other platforms as well. I think Crypt Toys has just launched their Toykin marketplace, so we can talk a little bit about that. But also as well, just a little reminder for anyone out there in the audience listening, you're more than welcome to come up and speak in the space if you're able to do so. We always enjoy having other people's opinions, conversations, and just whatever your other collecting areas you might be into. You might be into a different fandom that we haven't covered before, or another project that we might not know about. As long as you're kind and respectful and willing to geek out with us, you're more than welcome to jump up. Or if you want to just listen in the background and chill, that's totally cool. Just appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space with us. Also, as well, guys, if you want to write a comment as well in the comment section, I always try my best to try and do shout outs in the comments when and where I can. So that's also available as well. So now, probably this is probably the most important one, and I want to say big thank you to Doctor Strange for doing this. But we have a newer we have a newer intro music, a new intro song. So yeah, we got the VeVe Wednesdays. I think it's called Lounge. So Doctor, yeah, first of all, big thank you for putting this together for us. And yeah, we might play that somewhere during the show. It's a little premiere. Or we can play right now, whatever.
It's up to you, man. Have fun making it, bro. So yeah. I didn't know if we would replace this such iconic intro that we have,
I don't
72
know.
episodes of,
I
man.
know.
I don't know if we could do that. So like with a lot of these, I end up making multiple good songs or things for whatever I'm working on, and I'm kind of torn, like even on my episodes, stacking or slacking. So I just end up, putting them at the back, outros, intros, wherever it could fit, man. But yeah, I'm glad you liked it, man. Let's see what everybody else thinks.
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon it was sweet, man. Like it's very like sort of laid back, so like just like chilled like sort of vibe to it. I was like it's sort of like they're just chilling back in my seat, my head like sort of like bopping away to the tune. I was like, ooh, yeah, I'm feeling this. But I tell you what, let's just for those early adopters here in the space, let's play it and let's get the listeners' opinion, and you tell me. You tell me out there, listeners, is it worthy replacing the iconic intro music of VeVe Wednesdays? You tell me. So I'm going to play it now, and let me know what you think there in the comments, or if you want to come up and say something, you're more welcome to do so. But this is VeVe Wednesdays Lounge by Doctor Strange. So let me know.
On Wednesday night, the spotlight shines. While I was with an X where the fandom aligns. Eyes then collects with Doctor Strange and talking VeVe drops. Let the market flow. Grip toys and McFarlane, digital chase. DC candy ain't no time to waste. Dive deep into comics. TV and film. The VeVe collectors where the passion's real. On VeVe Wednesdays, we chill, we vibe. Catch a live or replay. Let your fandom thrive. Fun and chill, the collectors delight. On Web Collectives, everything's alright. It's VeVe Wednesdays, tuning to Twitter X. Austin collects with the flex. What's coming next? Doctor Strange at the helm. VG drops are hot. Talking cryptoids, Nick fall in every spot. Unity vibe, feel the unity thrive. Dive into the fandom, together we rise. Bar keeps buzzing, collectors going ham. Fall in DC, slicker than a scam. On VeVe Wednesdays, we chill, we vibe. Catch a live or replay, let your fandom thrive. Fun and chill, it's a collector's delight. On Web Collectors, everything's alright.
How is that for a beat? Oof. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls out there listening in the crowd, in the audience, what do we think about that? Do you think is it worthy? Is it worthy to be our new intro song? So let me know that there in the comments.
Man, it's a tough one, man. That's a tough one.
But I reckon it's good. I love it. Again, thank you, Doctor, for putting that together for us. And yeah, it's amazing. I love it.
You're welcome. I mean, I'm kind of inspired, man, and I made something really off the wall. I didn't give you that one, but it's really off the beaten path. It's so I might do one of these like every week. Honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen, but that's my goal. I think I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I love the fact that you feel inspired and you feel inspired to create. I mean, that in itself is awesome.
Yeah, that's the main thing. I'm just trying to capture it while I can, and then if we end up with 15 of these, then hey, you have 15 to rotate. Whenever you want. But that's why I think the original intro might just have to be the staple, man. I'm just used to it. The way it, flows into the horns and go in.
Yeah.
So I see these being something at the end, just to ride out with at the end, outros.
Actually, I like that.
Yeah.
I know. Well, we'll have a play. We'll have a play around with it and see what we can come up with.
yeah. If we get some more people in this space later on, maybe we revisit it, do a poll or something. I don't know how to ever do a poll, but who
That's
knows?
it.
I see Swampy's feeling it. I know Swampy's feeling the casual. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah,
Everybody in the house, man. So yeah.
No, I love it. So also just on the subject of Guri, I think Guri just posted here. He's on his ride. He says, "We'll join you when I get back to the warehouse." So he's like out and about on his bike again, posting those awesome sunrise and sunset pictures.
Yeah. I sent a couple of invites out, man. Someone to Guri, Mahalo. People can come up. I'm sure they would without me sending that. But yeah, man, take your time, bro. Be safe. Get here when you can.
That's it. There you go. Double Cool says, "I like the outros idea." Yeah, I do too as well. So yeah, I think outro is definitely on the cards with that track.
Yeah, especially if I could switch them up week to week, it might give people something to look forward to at the end, or a little replay value. I don't know. Might spice up the YouTube version.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So when we eventually get these to YouTube, have a bit of outro music, maybe get like a little clip in there, like we do like
Right.
the version. Yeah.
Yeah, you know how I do. I do. Yeah, I'm probably
I know,
gonna
right?
something. But yeah.
But yeah, so just on the subject of collecting and what's been happening in the space, we've got a few things happening over on the VeVe front. So, but you, Doctor, have you been picking up anything from VeVe lately? Anything from the new comics? So the comics that we just dropped, because what have we had? We've just had we've had the Wolverine, the Bone Claws, and we've had Snow White, and I think we've got X-Force coming today, I believe.
Yeah, that's correct. X-Force is coming up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I grabbed some Bone Claws. I ended up missing the drop. I wanted to actually go for the drop, but been working, so got caught up. So just grabbed them off the market. Got some nice mint numbers. Yeah, I think that's really been it that I've been really going after. I know there's some other stuff, right? We had some other drops and stuff.
We have. I mean, yeah. I mean, on the way of VeVe, I mean, we've had a couple beforehand. So let me just bring up the blog article. So just so everyone's all caught up. So today, or I suppose today my time, or it could be early morning your time, we have X-Force 1991 number 1 dropping, which is the first X-Force ongoing series. So that's dropping today, and that's also got some VeVe rare and exclusive covers as well, I believe. There's actually one thing I did notice about the blogger article now is that they do now say like who the artists are, but they don't actually state if it's like an exclusive cover or if it's like a print or if you can get it in real life or anything like that. So maybe VeVe might be able to clean that up a little bit for us.
Okay, I haven't even looked at this Medium article. I didn't get to make an episode for this one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's an improvement over it just saying uncommon and whatever, variant, whatever it says. Yeah. Anytime you can include some artist information, I'm all for it. So.
Exactly. Yeah, more info is always good. But it says here, X-Force number 1. The first X-Force ongoing series. X-Force sets out on their first mission to defeat the MLF, and stop the villain called Strife. The team heads to Antarctica. Ooh, chilly. So it says this release features cover art by Rob Liefeld and Brent Schooner. Schoolnova? Have I said that right? Probably not. But it is a $6.99 comic, and it is 5,000 editions. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, so I would rely on your stacking and slacking video here, Doctor. But what do you think of this one first? First impressions.
Oh, I mean, I'm ecstatic to get this. I have this in real life. I have some I think this is the same book, man. I gotta look at the cover again. This isn't first appearance of not first appearance Deadpool. I think this is the comic I have that's polybagged, and it has a Deadpool card in it. It comes with other people's cards too. I think Strife and different people's cards. But if you're lucky, because it's kind of random, there's a Deadpool card inside of the polybagged ones. I don't know. Mahalo Joe might No, my memory's a little foggy. But yeah, man, I've been waiting for this one too. This iconic cover. It's in the same classification as the last book we got with the bone claws. Wolverine joint number 75. Yeah, so same thing. I haven't seen the drop details too much, but just from looking at it, I might go for one on the drop, but I'll definitely be grabbing some of these in the market too.
Yeah. So I'm just here on eBay, just looking at see if I can find the polybag you're talking about. Yeah, I've got one here. It says comes with the free official Marvel superhero trading card.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so some of them have a Deadpool card. That's the first Deadpool card, I believe, that ever dropped.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So, wouldn't that be cool? Like, if we start getting cards on VeVe, like, and then they can start, like, pairing like drops like this, like with cards.
Mm. I mean, yeah, that would be dope. I'm just trying to get us to where we can have covers that are more accurate to the originals. Like we just had the Wolverine. That's part of Fatal Attractions. We have another Fatal Attractions on the app. Both of those should have a hologram effect going on in the right corner. So I would like to be able, just in general too, right? Like I would like to see my comics in the app, kind of like I could see my collectibles. Like how when you click on it, it's that page and it's kind of just rotating.
Mm-hmm.
Like pictures, everything else we got. I would like to see my comic like that too. So I could see the back covers and all of that stuff. So if it was a hologram and reflective, that's where that 360 spinning would come into play, because if it was just laying flat, we wouldn't see the hologram effect, so we would kind of need the comics to rotate too.
Yeah, definitely good call. I mean, like I said, like we do have the other Fatal Attraction, which is X-Men number 25, I believe, which is the one with what's the Magneto ripping all the adamantium out of Wolverine.
Right. And I mean, even that's interesting though, right? Like that happened in that book in 25, and then it's kind of revisited in a sense in this book, Wolverine. So.
Do you know if there are any more like for Fatal Attraction books that could possibly come down the pipeline?
I'm not sure, but I think it was a good. I don't know. I don't want to misspeak, but I think it's a whole series, like at least 10 of them. I'm not sure though. 100%.
That's it. We need some comic book experts to come up here in the lineup.
That's why when we started the space, I sent the invite to Mahalo Joe. I said, I know we're gonna get into some comic book stuff, and it's gonna be a little over my head at some point. So,
that's cool. That's right. It still just makes good talking points. But but the rare and ultra rare covers, like, how are we feeling about them by Rob Liefeld and Brent Scoop? How do I say that? Schoolnova. Hope I said it right.
Also, Layfield did these.
Well, it says here this release features cover art by Rob Liefeld and Brent Schoonova. So unless
yeah, those are the originals.
Unless Schoolnova just did the exclusive covers. Like I said, it doesn't really state it on the blog article, which they sort of need to clean up.
You got me about to go and go collect real quick and find out. Because I believe when they name the artists like that together, that's like the illustrator or colorer. It's the two original people involved.
That's right.
They stopped naming anybody involved with the exclusive covers a little while ago, so I don't think. That's why in my videos I kind of try and zoom in, and especially on the rare, because if there are any signatures there, it kind of pops out.
Yep.
So I haven't even seen a lot of signatures like I have before.
No.
So it's not really helpful with figuring out who's involved.
Yeah, well, just looking at it now, I don't see any signatures on the rare or the ultra rare covers. I know if anyone knows out there in the comments, let's say out there in listening in the audience, let us know.
Yeah.
But we've got a few more people in the house. See D listening there in the background. So thanks for dropping in. So Double Cool's with us. So Cointech, Yo Steph, Casual, Mahalo Joe's listening in the background. Swampy number 5, vegan things. Hey, Vibesman's there in the background as well. Thanks for dropping in, guys. NFC Gents is still with us. Guri, so make sure you got two ends on the bike, mate. And RC Batch. So I think I said that right. Hopefully I didn't. Yeah, guys, thanks for dropping in. Much appreciated. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy the show. But again, if you want to come up and speak at any point, you're more welcome to do so. So we're just going over the coming comic book drop coming from VeVe today. X-Force #1. But yeah, no, I think it's just because it says Rob Liefeld's. So I think that's just referring to the common and the uncommon covers, because that's Liefeld's work. And I think Brent Schoolnover is our rare and ultra rare artist, because I think we've got his work over on VeVe already.
Okay. So his previous work was also a exclusive cover, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head. I have to go back and look, but yeah, I've definitely seen the name around VeVe already.
Okay. I don't know. When I hear his name, it just reminds me of someone that was involved with like older comics. And I noticed most of the artists we get for the exclusive covers are more modern artists. So that's where I'm like, I don't know. I need to really go collect real quick.
But yeah, but we got our secret rare. It doesn't look too bad, because do we know who the characters are on the front of the secret rare? Because I think this first one, I want to say, and I recognize the character, but it's not. I can't remember now. We've got a mind blank. So let me know out there in the listeners' comments. So who are the characters we got on the front there of the secret rare?
I know one of the two. I wish I was able to do a giveaway or something. That would be cool. That would be a good question to ask.
That would be a cool art. I know, but because I think I recognize one of them, but I don't recognize the other one.
Yeah, same here. Like the person on the right, I know who that is, but
okay. Oh yeah, actually the one on the right, I think I know who that is. But the one on the left, I'm not sure about. I've got a theory, but I think I might be wrong. I know. We'll have to think about it. But in the meantime, yeah, we have had a few other drops on VeVe. So we had like I said, we had Bone Claws. They said you picked up a couple. If anyone's picked up anything in the market, let us know in the comments or come up and say. But yeah, I think that one is still not sold out in the store, which is not surprising. Let me just have a quick little look here. So let's have a look. Bone Claws Wolverine. So yeah, still available in the store. And actually, I'll tell you what. Let's do a little bit of shopping and find out what's going on in the market. Where are you? That one. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just in the VeVe market at the moment. Just gonna have a look and see how Fatal Attractions is doing at the moment, which is the Wolverine Bone Claws. So yeah, that's our Wolverine number 75, 1988. So right now in the marketplace, it is going for, if my mouse wants to behave itself. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. And then we'll see what everyone else is going for. So just if you're just looking to get yourself a common. So the common, ladies and gentlemen, is going for 2 gems on the floor. So it's sort of like hovering around that 2 gem price range as most comics seem to be sitting around these days. Oh, we got the uncommon going for 1 gem 75 on the floor. We have got our rare, which is going for 6 gems and 50 frags on the floor. And our ultra rare is going for 20 gems on the floor. And the secret rare, which is very cool with Wolverine with his all bloody claws out, like a face in the air, looking like straight out of Platoon, is going for 69 gems on the floor. So our performance is pretty pretty meh. So there is that one. We also had the Disney drop. So we had the Snow White. Doctor, did you go for Snow White at all? So are you feeling the Disney covers? Me personally, I'm not into them.
Nope.
Nope. It's like, no, sir. It's like, did I go for them? Say, no, I did not. But
I'm sorry,
again,
man. I was just a rough little kid. Grew up with not a lot of money, man. I wasn't exposed to Disney when I was a kid, So for me, it was all that young boy stuff, like He-Man, G.I. Joes.
all the cool
The cartoons in my era was like the Jetsons and Flintstones. You know what I mean? So like all the Disney stuff was there, but I just wasn't exposed to it too tough. You know what I mean? I didn't have those characters to play with as toys or anything like that for whatever reason. So, I don't have a real sentimental attachment to Disney like a lot of other people do. But yeah, these books, I really have no way to size these up and have an understanding of their value, really. So I just play in the field, just looking around. But what are they doing in the market is the question.
Well, let's have a look. Well, according to the drop out the blog article, they were $6.99 drop price, and there was 2,000 editions of them. So let's have a look, ladies and gentlemen, and see how they're going for in the market. But I mean, I was the same. Like, I played with all the cool stuff when I was younger. I had all the GI Joes, Transformers, Ninja Turtles, all that fun stuff that's worth a fortune now if you had it all in pristine mint condition. But being a kid, that never happens. But let's have a look. Snow White. So Snow White number 1. So the common is currently going for 2 gems and 99 frags on the floor. The uncommon is going for 3 gems and 10 frags on the floor. The rare is going for 5 gems and 39 frags on the floor. And our ultra rare, 9 gems and 99 frags on the floor. So very affordable. And of course, our secret rare is going for 55 gems on the floor. So yeah, like I said, for me personally, I'm not overly into the Disney comics, but I do appreciate the artwork. Looks very cool. I mean, like I said, I got young kids, so I got Disney playing nonstop in my house most of the times, and they do occasionally watch the original Snow White. My daughter can sing the Hi Ho song off the top of her head very easily. But yeah, if you're into Disney and that's what you're into, those are very affordable.
Yeah, that's a fact. I think they're performing pretty decently in the realm of comics, right? But it's still a fairly new drop, so we got to see what happens. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I really like these covers, and I actually grew up, when I was a real little kid. I definitely Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was my book right there. That was So that, but did I have any toys to play with? You know what I mean? Like, no, it was just a book. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, that's cool. But maybe if I would have got to go to Disney as a kid, maybe. I don't know. I just don't have to.
maybe. Yeah, I understand. I grew up in rural, Western Australia. Like, I was nowhere near Disney at all.
Right. I was way up in New York, man. And yeah, we just didn't have it like that. But yeah, I really like these covers though. The common, uncommon, and the ultra rare in particular. And those prices are pretty good. So I don't know what's gonna happen right now. I might have to have something.
That's it. Actually, I think I know what will happen right now because this thing's very very fitting.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
Nothing ever said on this channel is classed as financial advice in any shape or form. We're just simply pointing out what the market's doing. But we're not pointing out what you should do with your capital. Make sure you practice risk management responsibly. Don't do silly things with your money, like taking out debt to buy comic books. Depending on what that comic book might be. But yeah, just the other thing we do always recommend is collect and connect with others. Enjoy your collecting journey. Share your collection. Talk about it. Show it to others. Come on this channel and talk about it as well. We're more than welcome to hear about it. Also, as well, if you haven't checked out the new Alien Romulus movie, check it out. It is amazing. And get yourself a decent air fryer because it will change your cooking experience for the rest of your life. And now back to our scheduled listening. I really should get a sponsorship, like, from some sort of air fryer company or something, because I'm always shilling air fryers.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So Guru knows what I'm talking about. So that more or less wraps up the comic book drops that we had coming on VeVe. Now, what we do have coming though, where's my blog article go? So we have got our collectible dropping on Sunday, I believe. Is it Sunday? Saturday. We have got the X-Men Wolverine X jacket, the first appearance of the X jacket. What do we feel about this one? Because like when I first saw this and just say that actually they're actually like sort of trying to market it as like a piece of clothing, I was like, okay, this is a bit different. So,
yeah, I didn't know. I didn't like understand what they were trying to say at first. I had to read it like 2 or 3 times. I don't know what's happened to you, but
yeah, well, I'm the same thing. They actually got it like as a series. It's actually called the Wolverine X jacket.
right. That's
So
scary. Does that mean the rest of our Wolverines are gonna have jackets, hairy chests like this? So
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like when I first saw this, I won't lie, I did get like kind of like some like Magic Mike vibes out of it or something like that. I was thinking like okay, like we got like like I don't know why, like, but my first thought was like Matthew McConaughey, like from Dallas, like from Magic Mike, the first one. I was like, I don't know why I thought that, but I just like, okay, so this is a bit of a different direction of it that VeVe's taking.
oh yeah, I mean, when they first dropped the teaser, it was just the black and white, and they kind of like hid his claws in the picture somewhat. So I knew this quote came from Wolverine, but from the way it just looked and the grittiness of the picture, I thought we were getting like Old Man Logan, and it wasn't going to be about like a jacket. So I thought when they dropped the actual thing and showed it, I was like, maybe that's not a Wolverine we're getting, but they're just trying to show off the jacket. Like maybe it's a collectible jacket. I don't know what's going on right now. So yeah, it's interesting. I mean, where do we have the original artwork where Wolverine wore a black jacket with these yellow? It's like a leather fireman's jacket with an X on the shoulder. Like I've never seen this in any comics, so I don't know where this came from.
No, well, I think it's I mean, I haven't seen much of it, but I think it's more like on the Ultimate X-Men side. Like, is it that Wolverine that doesn't more than any of them? I don't know. So let us know out there in the listeners listening out there. Let us know in the comments. How do you feel about the Wolverine X jacket? Because it says here on the blog article. Let's have a read here. So it's coming out on Saturday, the 31st of August, and it says the Wolverine X jacket. Wolverine sports his iconic X jacket, a symbol of his enduring presence in the X-Men universe. This outfit, with its rugged and practical design, I don't know about practical, underscores Wolverine's non-nonsense approach to heroism and his unwavering dedication to his teammates. Throughout numerous battles, his indestructible adamantium claws and remarkable healing factor shine as he consistently emerges as a relentless and formidable force against any foe. This jacket is more than just an attire. It's a testament to his stored legacy and unbreakable spirit. Okay. It's sort of like very like playing out like the symbolism of the jacket. It's all about the jacket. Who cares about the Wolverine and the statue? It's all about the jacket. But let's see what's here. So it says this premium 3D digital collectible features Wolverine in his iconic X jacket, a symbol of his enduring presence in the X-Men universe. The Wolverine X jacket digital collectible showcases subtle breathing animations and occasional shifts in body language. Okay, capturing Wolverine's perpetual state of alertness with interactive claw extensions available in AR on the VeVe app. This Wolverine collectible is both dynamic and true to its indomitable spirit and fierce nature. So yeah, so that is correct, ladies and gentlemen. So it says here it is animated with sound. So it looks like we're going to get some breathing animation, and I'm guessing the claws are going to retract in and out. But it doesn't really state much more than that. Oh, it says and the occasional shifts in body language. So maybe he'll move a little. Maybe he'll do a little shuffle, like maybe like a little boot scoot or something to go with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't expect much. We haven't gotten much so far, and if this is part of the set, I don't see it doing something outrageous. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know.
I know that
I
you
don't
said
know.
jacket. I think you said jacket more
I did.
times than the Democrats said Trump at the convention.
So
Great.
well, let's have a look at the details then. So we've got is a list price of 40 gems, and there is 1,111 editions. So it's a 1111, and yeah, it says lots of them. Yeah, so it says the series is the Wolverine X jacket. So it's got a series all to itself. Brand is Wolverine. And I don't think there's any other special bits about this drop. So yeah, so 40 gems, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, it's going to be a one collectible. So yeah, very very interested to see where this thing goes in the market. I mean, obviously not financial advice, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't see it doing ridiculously great in the market. But we will see. But if this collectible is appealing to you and a piece of you, and you're all for the jacket, then I say go for it. But yeah, me personally, I'm going to be skipping this drop. But yeah, what do you reckon, Doctor? Are you going to be skipping the drop? Are you going to go for it?
I'm gonna be skipping it.
That's it. Well, I think we'll be skipping this one, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, how many? This is, I don't know. It's getting like Batman. Like, how many Batmans do I need? How many Wolverines do I? How many Spider-Mans do I need? I don't know.
That's it.
I mean, this, you know what it is? This Wolverine needed to come with a motorcycle. That's what. That's missing. Don't give me the leather look without the bike, man.
Wrong one. Yes, sir. I totally agree. It needs something extra with it. Yeah, like this along with a motorcycle. Ooh, yeah. Now
Right, because now I see the vision. This is the X-Men movie, the first one. Remember the part where he was on the bike in the beginning? He had the leather on.
That's right.
That's what. Right. So, like, give me the bike, man. It's 40. What is it? $40. I need a bike.
That's it.
I need him to hop off the. I need him to ghost ride the bike. Right. Send it at me, and then do a tuck and roll and come out with the claws. Boom. Then I'll give you 40.
That's it. That's it. That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he just rides the bike until you tap it, right? It's like Iron Man, give me a couple. I need a lot now, man. I need more. You open the floodgates up, Iron Man, and that's it. I'm spoiled now. That's it.
That's it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, it definitely needs something more than just like like first appearance of Wolverine hairy chest.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I need more than just him breathing and like turning his head. Like what? Who? And I hit him, and in the claws. Like, are these bone claws? Are these a bone?
No, these are adamantium claws.
See, this was a chance to give me the bone claws too. Like that would have made it a little like,
Yeah. Well, but potentially we might have bone claws coming. I mean, like they still have like the Savage Wolverine that they could potentially pull on us.
Yeah, that's a fact. I just know that you better get Weapon X correct and the visor and the red and the cables and that you better get that rolling.
Well, that's it. Yeah, because this is a rare. So what have we already had? We've had we've had rare, we've had ultra rare. Hang on, let me see if I can't bring up the original Wolverines. See what options we still got in the pipeline. So we've had, let's see. So the original Wolverine, the blue and yellow suit, that was a rare. So this one coming out is a rare as well. We've had our brown and tan Wolverine, but that was an uncommon, an ultra rare, and a secret rare in the 3 different poses. So I was just thinking, like, if we do get like the X the Weapon X Wolverine, I mean, like I would have to say that'd be at least like an ultra rare, maybe a secret rare at most. And yeah, if they can get the detail right on that one along with some animation, I reckon that one's going to do very well, because that's I think that's what the sentiment is. That a lot of people are waiting for that one. I know. What do you reckon, Doctor?
I agree. I don't have much else to say on that. I agree.
But yeah, but there's still hope. I mean, like I said, we still got a couple of variants that they could potentially pull on us. Like we've spoken about this in the past. Like they've still got like I said, Weapon X. They've still got X Force. X Force is another popular one they could drop on us. I put the speculation out there that they could do like Zombie Wolverine. I reckon that'd be a good one, especially leading into Halloween.
Yeah, I would love like a brood infected. I think that was X-Men 47, the purple and black cover. A brood
Oh, yeah.
infected Wolverine. It's definitely dope.
Ooh, that.
Kind of has like a stripe, like a gremlin stripe type of look.
Oh
It's
yeah,
enjoyable.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Just trying to think what other Wolverine could we potentially get?
I mean, I wouldn't mind an old man Logan.
Mm.
I wouldn't mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I would go for it on a drop, but I wouldn't mind it in the collection. I always fantasize and be trying to recreate movie scenes in my vault and stuff like that. So yeah, you know that with some new Deadpools. I'm surprised we don't have new Deadpools right now. Like, is this
Yes,
it? What is
yes,
going
yeah.
on?
That's right. Especially with the success of like Deadpool, Wolverine. Like yeah, like you're right. I'm not sure why have we not got more Deadpool coming. I mean, like we need more than just the Christmas Deadpool.
Bro, I would have milked this whole thing so disgustingly. I would have had everybody in here broke, man. Y'all lucky I don't work for VeVe because the whole theme of the drop would have looked just like the movie with the yellow popping in the background with the red and the letters, and I would have made it a Deadpool Wolverine drop specifically, and we would have got the characters exactly how they look in the movie. All right, Hugh Jackman, you may not get to see his face, so we're just gonna keep the mask on,
Yep.
right? Deadpool would keep the mask on. You know what I'm saying? And have a little chaser, though, like one of the variant Deadpools in the movie in there, man.
Ooh,
Come on, man.
yeah.
See, it's not my fault, man. I put in my application, y'all. When it went up on the internet, I put it in. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand
That's
the
it.
vision.
But
So
you never. Like I said, it could still be coming. It could still be in the pipeline. But we can always. It's
right,
always fun to speculate. Like what we would like to see on VV. But yeah, I definitely be all for like a Deadpool series. Get all like the variants in there. Like so, yeah, get like the lady Deadpools. Get the cowboy Deadpool, the headpool, dog.
right.
Like I said, dog pool. Yeah,
They
let's get it all in there.
they could have gave me Puck. Was that his name? Not Puck. What did they call Wolverine when he was small? It wasn't like Lucky or something. It was the gambling one. Um,
Patch.
yeah, Patch. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, they could have gave me all types of different chasers, and
Mm,
even with each drop they're doing currently, they could have done two Wolverines, at a time,
mm,
or it's something different because I don't just the one where I'm starting to miss the original drops. I don't know if everybody was here like way back when like 4 items, 5 items, part of a set would come out, and it wasn't
mm-hmm.
blind box. It was literally like everybody would just chase the secret rare. If you didn't
Yep.
get that, everybody would chase the ultra rare,
Yeah. Yep.
and it would just go from there. So it's like those work best when it's not the same character, and that's the part where they started messing up. Was
Mm,
doing like multiple Captain Americas. You can go for or something like that. It may not have been particularly that, but you know what I'm trying to say. So the whole
mm-hmm.
key with those types of drops were there being a totally different
Mm.
character, so to say, for each variant. So I think they should. I don't know, possibly get back to that because the blind box thing, and then this, then we're getting one character sometimes like Ant-Man. Like that's not a drop where he should be standing on his own. That should be a drop where we're getting multiple characters,
Mm.
some type. Even if you call it the Avengers, so be it. Whatever set, and give me more character rendered likenesses if
Yep.
need be. 'Cause that Ant-Man reminds me of definitely a movie. It looks like they're targeting a movie versus a comic book with that version.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if he's the weakest one of the chase, then make him be the secret rare. Then still high quality collectible, but just dropping him by itself. Like, what do you expect people to do? Like, be chasing Ant-Man by itself for 40 gems? It's not
Mm.
happening. You know what I'm
That's it.
saying? Maybe 10 gems, maybe, but not with no chaser.
Exactly. I mean, like that's the thing, isn't it? Like, with this Wolverine one, like, there's not really much incentive to go for it, other than like you're just gonna go for the mint number, or if you just like the collectible. I mean, but yeah, like you said, more options is never a bad thing, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, at this point, they could give me the same Wolverine with no jacket on, with bone claws as the chaser. You know what I'm saying? 50 minutes
Yeah,
of him or something crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you could give me the same as that one. He doesn't do nothing. He just stand there and breathe. But now the secret rare has no jacket on, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, if the jacket's this big deal, make that the secret rare or whatever. Like, I don't know, man. What do I know? Nothing.
But that's it. It always makes fun, like, it makes fun conversation and speculating, which is what it's all about. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But one thing I do like, I mean, with this collectible is the detail on the jacket is very good. I mean, like, I haven't seen it like on the web app, like I haven't seen what it looks like on the back or anything like that, because I don't think it's in the web app just yet. Let me check, because if it is, then we can check out and see what the details are like. Oh, it is in the web. I think it is on the app. Well, let me see if I can pull it up. My computer's not going to crash on me. There we go. Just pulling it up, see if we can't get any details about maybe like the back of the jacket. Okay, it's just loading now. But yeah, again, big thank you to everyone who's taking the time to come and chill in the space with us. I see like all the cool kids listening there in the background. Say D still with us, CoinTech, Yo Steph, Casual, Chris Severs is there in the back as well. Also, Chris, congratulations on picking up some more of those awesome mint numbers. I noticed you picked yourself up some more bone claws, so congratulations to you, sir. Always good seeing you get those mint numbers. Got Key Nino with us. Mahalo Joe. Hey, Dave is listening there in the background. Say g'day, mate. Hopefully all's good out there in the motherland. Noz is with us. Mr. V, thanks for dropping in, mate. Say Vegan of Things. Vibesman still with us. Giordio, Guri. I think Guri's back in the warehouse now, so good to see you got back safe, mate. And everyone else listening there in the background, guys, much appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill with us. Always a pleasure to have you. Okay. So just waiting for this to reload. It's taking its time. And while it's loading, do we have anything else VeVe related to come up? Because sometimes VeVe gets sneaky and drops some stuff while I'm sleeping, but I think that's about it. So I think this is all we've got to look forward to moving into VeVe drops. But we did have the VeVe Comics drop on Wednesday, and there was a couple of good looking titles out of that. Did you pick yourself up any of the newer stuff, Doctor, at all?
No, I did not. Nope. I wanted to, especially that Alien versus Avengers, was it?
Yeah, Aliens versus Avengers #1.
Yeah, that looks kind of crazy. But yeah, ended up passing out before that was able to happen. So yeah, just gonna grab them in the market, man. The prices were looking a little decent right now. I think I saw Rare or something. No. I was looking at the other comic drop we just had. It's like right there on that front page on the app. Just a couple of books, yeah. So like Snow White, I was noticing was underpriced, right? The ultra rare and all that. But yeah, the Aliens and Avengers, right? So I think that Secret Rare is kind of sick. You know, Scotty Young.
Yeah,
I like
good.
the yeah.
And let me see if I can't bring up some of the details.
Rare was so too. It looks like not a lot of people went for it, or
no. Well, according to this, there are 843 of them left in the store, and there's only 17 available on the.
I don't know if I just got rugged. You always get rugged at least once during this space.
Yeah, my computer crashed and I got booted out of my space. I'm back. So
I was telling them. I told them at least once a show you get rugged. So
I do. They try to keep me out, but no, I'm coming back. I think it's because I was trying to load up the collectible details on my computer, and my computer had a little freak out. So I think we might have to abandon that for now. But like I was saying, there was only 843 of the Aliens versus Avengers in the store. And I think there's only 17 of them actually available on the market at the moment. So right now, the common is going for it's going for 4 gems and 25 frags. So that's very affordable.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. So, yeah, very interesting. What are the other rarities looking like?
Well, let's have a look. Well, I went for one in the store, and I scored myself an uncommon, so which I'm quite happy with because it's the uncommons are kind of like an homage to the like original, so like a I think it's more like on the Alien Resurrection side, but it's got a very cool
Yeah.
like a green look to it. And that is currently going for 4 gems on the floor right now.
Wow.
Yeah, looks like this user Whippet Cream is dropping a lot of cheap ones at the moment because I've seen that name pop up a lot in this at the moment.
Well, he only
Uh,
has 6 comics. He has no collectibles, no sets, and 6 comics.
Interesting. So we've got our rare. So there's only one of them in the market at the moment, and it's going for 13 gems and 30 frags. Now this ultra I really actually like. With Venom taking on one of the xenomorphs, very cool.
Yeah.
There's only 4 of them available at the moment, and that is going for 49 gems and 99 frags on the floor. So that one's doing quite well. And our secret rare, which is our Scotty Young cover, which is no surprise. There's only 2 of them available in the market, and it's going for 243 gems and 99 frags on the floor.
Yeah, great cover.
Yeah,
I really like all of them, honestly.
Yeah, it is really cool. I know with Captain America got the face hugger on his face.
Mm-hmm. You know what I really like about these is the notion of having a comic in my collection that has 20th Century Fox in the corner and not Marvel. That's kind of different. I like that.
Yeah, it was very cool. I mean, like, and it's only just a matter of time, like, before we start getting hopefully a different IP on the platform. Like I said, there's been talks of Dark Horse, but possibly making its way to VeVe. But yeah, if we start getting other ones, like what else is there? There's Image, there's Dynamite. Maybe one day they'll eventually find their way on the platform. Who knows?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're setting things up for something like that. Just don't know who it is.
That's it. Well, I mean, like that's always been the grand vision of VeVe, isn't it? Like trying to be like the Walmart of like collectibles and comics and stuff like that. So maybe it'll happen one day. Who knows how long it will take, but we'll get there eventually. Now let me see. So that's all I went for. Like, I just picked myself up that Aliens and Avengers comic just because that's first of all that's all I could afford, and second of all because that was also the top of my to buy list. But there's been some other cool titles out there as well. Like we said, we've had the Deadpool Team-Up #1. That one looks really good.
Yeah, I like that one too. I mentioned that in your comments. So, I think it might be an interesting read. Just cover aside, it's an interesting concept.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if I've got this correct, but I believe this is the last one that Rob Liefeld's actually worked on for Marvel.
Yeah, I think I heard that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, and yeah, go on, mate.
Quick, I was just gonna say too, which comic was Peach Momoko involved with this week?
That would be the Ultimate X-Men #1.
And that dropped this week too?
That did, yep. So that was that. I did see it. Where's it gone? Yes, it was Ultimate X-Men #6, I believe we're up to.
6, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I had #1. Interesting there. Okay.
So yeah, let's tell you what. If I go over to the market, let's see how that one's going. Let's see if I can bring it up. Here we go. Yeah, so we've got Ultimate X-Men. So there's still quite a lot of them available in the market too. Oh, actually, but not of the Ultimate X-Men #1. There's only 4 of them. According to this, there's only 4 of them left in the market. Left in the store. But from 2 till 5, or up till 6 now, there's still plenty left.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I mean, I started picking up a couple. I mean, I haven't had a chance to sort of pick any more up lately. I think I've got issues 1 till 3. I think off the top of my head. But yeah, love the artwork. Looks like a really good story. It's very dark in some spots too, because it deals with some very very dark themes in that comic. If you've read it, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that Deadpool one, I like that. that homage cover with Wolverine with the polkas and the clovers.
Oh yeah, what is that? The secret rare?
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's another book. That's another book I'm waiting for us to get on VeVe too. We're not really left with too many high valued books, but just books that are still iconic. We still got some more to go, like that one.
Mm. Yeah, because I think I was looking at actually I think I said it on X. Rob Liefeld actually posted a post. Actually, yeah, it was on his X page saying about his export. It says Deadpool team up with Steve Ditko, the Dragon Lord in stores now. Basically, talking about that particular variant with which is the secret where they're calling that the back of the bus variant. Because it's very reminiscent of that scene, like in Deadpool and Wolverine, where they're basically going through all the different variations of Deadpool, and then they jump out of the back of the bus. Yeah, very cool. But yeah, so that's all I've been picking up. If you've been picking up anything awesome in the market, so let me know out there in the comments, or like I said before, if you want to come up and let us know, so you're more than welcome to do so. But I mean, or if you want to check out the real Uncommon podcast cover of the drops, that's also another good source of information if you want to know what's coming every week. They do a great job of covering that. And also as well, if you're interested to know how the drops are for covering the drops on the actual VeVe itself for covering the comics there, another great one is Informant BE. Who covers that on a regular drop basis as well, and also in the X spaces as well. We've got the likes of Emily and a few other content creators as well, always covering the drops. So a big shout out to them, and keep doing what you're doing, guys, because everyone across all the platforms is doing a great job of keeping us all informed about what's going on VeVe and the comic book space. And also I see Hinano and D are listening there in the background as well, guys. So yeah, thanks for tuning in and dropping in. But other than that, there's another one that's got a little bit of traction. Is Marvel 85th anniversary special. I think that one's been had a bit of hype as well. I think it's just a collection of stories throughout Marvel's history, I think. So
I wasn't sure what was in the guts of that book. Interesting.
Well, it just says here like Marvel celebrates its 50,000 comic book release in the far future of the year 50,000 is supposed to hear some Marvel stuff. So yeah, I think it just sounds like it's just a collection of different stories. It says about the contest of champions, but it's 60 pages, so it's a big book. But it's a $10.98 price tag, and there is an awesome. Actually, I think that's a nice looking Scotty Young cover for there for the secret rare.
Interesting. On that page, I was trying to find the post. But yeah, it's definitely some dope covers that have been coming out lately.
Yeah, very cool. But yeah, I think that's about all that's really been happening over on the VeVe Comics platform. So what have we covered so far? We've covered the basically we've gone through the VeVe drops, so we've covered the past drops, so ranging from the Wolverine Bone Claws to Snow White to the coming X-Force drop we've got coming today my time if you're in the UK, or could be tomorrow morning wherever you might be in the world. We've also covered the Wolverine jacket, the X jacket, which we had a very mixed opinions about. Like I said before, like my first impressions looking at this is looking very Magic Mike, looking very like Dallas, like Matthew McConaughey from Magic Mike #1. So we'll see how that performs in the market because that's dropping on Saturday. And yeah, so that now we're moving over to the VeVe Comics and seeing if there's anything awesome in the market picking up. Me personally, I picked up the Aliens versus Avengers comic because I'm an Aliens fan. And, that was an absolute must-have. I scored myself an uncommon, so yay me. And that's about where we're at, I think. So let's see what else have I got on my talking points. Doctor, was there anything else you wanted to talk about or cover before we move on to anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
We're good, fantastic. All right, let's see what's been going on in the community then, because I did bookmark a couple of things I thought were interesting and worth a shout out. So first and foremost, if we've got National Cinema Day coming up on this Saturday as well. So here in the UK, all ticket prices are going to be set to £4, which that translates to about $5.50 if you're in the US. I'm not sure. Do you know if they celebrate National Cinema Day in the US at all, Doctor?
Yeah, we do. I think at some theaters it's actually free. I'm not sure though. It's definitely like heavily discounted though. I'm not sure when during the year it is though. I think it's like in the spring. Not sure.
Okay. Oh, so I just got a comment here from D as well. Shout out to Mahalo Joe for his X Space covering as well, camping out for Comic Book Wednesday. Oh yes, there you go. Well, there's another X Space, and Mahalo Joe's also covers the VeVe comics that come out as well. Because I remember last week we had Mahalo Joe on saying that he more specializes and targets the newer comics. So if you want X Space just to chill out in, that's definitely one to keep an eye out for. So that's camping out for Comic Book Wednesday. So big shout out to Mahalo Joe for that one. But yeah, going back to the National Cinema Day. So yeah, so I mean over here in the UK, I mean I'm not sure how it gets priced over there, but instead of having, we basically pay like in our cinemas we basically just pay like for they have different ticket pricing tiers for basically different seat allocations. So same theater, same seats and everything, but every like sort of different, they so basically chop all the seats up into different categories. So if you want to sit closer to the screen, that's cheaper than wanting to sit like at the back, or you've got like your VIP seats are like right in the middle of the cinema with like the fancy chairs and cup holders and stuff like that. I'm assuming that something similar happens like that over in the US.
No, not with the pricing. It's usually just based on like the type of theater or watching experience you want to have. So like the main difference in the prices will be between like the IMAX versus this versus that and the interactive. But other than that, like when I had moved to Florida, they had a line of cinemas that were kind of on a little bit of a higher end. They had like a top floor kind of where you could actually sit like at tables, like real intimate type setting
Oh,
though.
okay.
And you could
Right.
like actually order like steak and like more like dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like real food. It had like real restaurants in the same theater. It was kind of crazy how they did it. And then like you didn't really need to stop and go online at the concession. It was like you just sit down and they had something on a chair or whatever where you would just order, and then every couple of minutes you would see like someone come through the theater and they'd have a cart, and then they would just bring you your food or whatever you ordered, candy, whatever it was, sodas, whatever. So the pricing, yeah, it's not really based on like where you sit too tough yet, but maybe if they have theaters where it's a mix of regular chairs and then the more interactive chairs, they would do that. But so far, they just designate like a whole room that would be all one thing. As far as I know, I haven't even been in one of those yet, but they might charge more for those. I'm not sure though.
They'll have to see. But we got Hinano up to the stage. Hinano, bro, how are you, sir?
Hey guys, thanks for having me up. Sorry I'm late. I was attending Dave's space before I came, but I want to kind of like give my 2 cents on the movie theaters. Here in Hawaii, we've never heard of Cinema Day. We pay for like $16.99 a ticket. So if we pay that much, I usually tell Dee that we go to the luxury cinema with like the lazy boy chairs, and it's kind of like what Dokta was saying. Like you can order food, get pizzas. Man, there's even like poke and fish and all these crazy stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, cool. Yeah, no, like I was saying, Doctor, it's coming up this Saturday. Actually, let me see if I can find the thing. Here we go. So yeah, so basically they charge like basically a flat fee for all films all day, so you can sit basically in whatever seat you want. Because like I said before, they've got different pricings for different seating allocations, and yeah, basically got a flat fee all day for Saturday. But it's a crying shame that they don't do that in Hawaii. That's very disappointing.
Yeah, you're telling me, man. It sucks, but that's okay. I still go to the movies.
Oh yeah, I'm still going as well. I'm actually quite tempted to go this Saturday because they've actually got a showing of they've actually got just to celebrate Terminator Zero dropping on Netflix, I believe in like 11 or 10 hours or something, because they've got countdowns all over X. They've actually got a showing of the original Terminator in 4K restoration on that Saturday night. So I might actually have to convince the missus I'm going to duck out and go see that one, because that would just be amazing.
You know what you got to tell them though? Do it now.
That's it. That's it. Come on, do it. Get to the cinema. Come on, get to the cinema.
Do you talk to your wife that way? Be honest.
Me, no. No, I do not. No, unfortunately, I didn't talk to my wife that much about geekiness or anything like that, because it doesn't normally get received very well. But anyway, that's
When you were conceiving your child, you didn't make the Arnold noise. I hate it.
No, sir, I did not. But that puts a very funny image in my. Actually, it puts a very disturbing image in my mind, to be honest. But but yeah, I like it. I love it.
So it's like, give them the air.
That's it. Come on, do it.
Totally.
So Hinano, we were talking about the comic drops on VeVe, the coming Wolverine drop that's dropping on Saturday. Do you have any thoughts on the subject at all?
Well, I kind of shared my thoughts last night on the live, but to kind of generalize it, I'm probably gonna just hold back and see how the market action works out on those drops. I think X Factor's dropping tomorrow too. Am I right?
That's right. Yep, that is correct.
Yeah. Okay, I still have that in the poly bag, that specific comic. But the Wolverine drop, it's okay. He looks like Cliff Curtis to me. I kind of said that in the live. I don't know if you guys know who Cliff Curtis
So
is.
I
funny.
do.
I know.
I do know who Cliff Curtis is. Yeah, and yeah, I see it.
The face.
That was so funny.
Yeah, we're talking like Cliff Curtis, the New Zealand actor. Yeah.
Yeah. He's from what is that? Whale Rider, and then also he was in Fear the Walking Dead.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I particularly remember him from a movie called Deep Rising, which is a nice monster movie.
Right.
I remember Deep Rising with Famke Johnson.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah,
and I can't remember the guy's name. Who was the main character? I forget his name.
I can't remember the character's name, but the actual actor, I believe, was Treat Williams. That's the one.
That's it. He was like the B movie action star back in the day.
That's right. Yeah, for him in particular, I liked his performance in The Phantom.
Yes, he was great in The Phantom. I love that performance too.
But yeah, but no, that was definitely a good monster movie. Deep Rising. So yeah, Treat Williams. Who else was in that one? There's also Wes Studeye. There was I can't remember names. Yeah, it's Cliff Curtis. Whole heap. Yeah, look it up. I believe that was like mid-90s, somewhere around there. But so what were we talking about? So Cinema Day. So also just going back to Cinema Day as well. I also wanted to give a shout out to Jean as well, because also during the Cinema Day, I also noticed as well they also released to celebrate 85 years of Batman. They've also released themselves a big, massive Batman popcorn bucket in the shape of the bat signal that we've got on VeVe, and Jean was actually lucky enough to pick himself up on his lunch break, apparently, according to his ex-post. So, congratulations to you, sir. If you happen to listen to this on the background, have you guys seen the Batman popcorn buckets by any chance?
I saw it on. I think he tweeted it out. Saw a couple pictures out there. Yeah, I didn't know exactly what it was tied to, because I was just like skimming through. But very interesting.
Yeah, they look cool. I want one, but like being here in the UK, like our cinema chains never get any of the cool merchandise.
We don't get any of them actually here in Hawaii. We have Regal as they pretty much monopolize everything here, except for the luxury cinema that I go to. That's like a independent brand. But yeah, I don't ever get to collect any of those buckets.
Hmm. Yeah, we've got like one cinema chain here that sort of like does it, which is our Odeon, and yeah, normally they get sold out pretty quickly, and then everyone like goes around and like tries to scalp the guts out of it later on. Because I'm still hanging out for a for an Aliens popcorn bucket like with the face hugger on
Yikes!
it. But yeah, so there's been that. That was worth shouting out. Oh, also as well,
I got a question. Wait,
oh
before
yes,
you go,
yes,
since we're
go for it.
talking about face huggers, this was a question that I asked our chat, and I want to ask you guys this too, since Alien versus Avengers is out, right?
Yes.
So the question was, who would get face huggered out of the entire team? And so I picked Hawkeye because he just seems like a viable target for a face hugger. You know, you run out of bow and arrows or arrows, you're pretty much done, right?
Yeah.
But for me, I think like if anyone got face huggered, even though I seen Captain America get face huggered on the Scotty Young cover,
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be Hawkeye. Who do you guys think would be face huggered?
Mm.
I like how you made up a word, like kind of unnecessarily too, because it really would be face hugged, right? But he just still went the extra length to give it the ugger to it.
Yeah. Look at it.
That's dope. That's
I
dope.
like.
Man, that'll make such a compelling case. I would have to say Black Panther might be next, man. I mean, you can only do so much with them clothes. That's been for close combat. I mean, he got a couple things he could throw off the hip. He got the bombs and certain stuff, but this is why I've never really been a fan of like Earth-based heroes. I guess they became to be known as much less street level heroes. Like I just feel like people such as one of my guys named Doctor Strange, for example, would just they short work with these people. You know what I mean? But I think it's a formidable battle, and that's what makes this comic like make sense. To where, Lord, imagine we got a movie of this. And then like they don't tell us, but then the predators show up or something. Like, oh,
So,
crazy.
ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, I like this whole thing. But yeah, I agree, Hanano. Yeah, Hawkeye will be asked out. Black Panther probably be out of there, but I think people like Scarlet Witch will hold it down. Um, Iron Man should have a decent shot because he could fly. I don't know. As long as you don't got to worry about their spaceships, But as far as like they're just on the ground, I mean, what's he got to worry about? He can fly.
That's true. But I mean, like,
he might run out of gas or something. I don't know who you flying on, solar power stuff or what, but
I don't know. Well, it depends. Like, if Iron Man gets like stuck like like in a darker like corridor, like like in the Nostromo or something like that, he's got nowhere to go. Like, gets overpowered by aliens. Like then all of a sudden he gets like coated in acid. Like, unless he's got like some acid resistant armor or something, he could be in trouble there.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, is the Earth totally infested to where you can't see the ground? I mean, what's going on here? If he got a place and a base to go back to, he should be all right. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have to land. Unless it's emergency. Like, even if you stay in the air so long, right? It's only so much storage for like body waste and things like. So eventually he has to land, right? Right. So you got to come up out of that suit, Tony. At some point.
Okay, so all right, so we've got Hawkeye's definitely on the chopping block. Like I said, I reckon the other street level ones might anyone without like any superpowers might struggle a bit. So like, what's that, like Black Widow, could be in the firing line. Like, if Iron Man, if his suit gets compromised, he's in trouble. Captain America, because like Captain America's right there on the front line. He's quite so. I'm quite curious to know if the acid blood would affect Thor.
Yeah, I think Thor is the main one that might be able to save the day. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like otherworldly. You know what I'm saying? He could do something with his electricity and shock all of these facehuggers and just make them pop instantly. Much less like Scarlet Witch, she could do something crazy. Maybe she could get into the alien's mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I really am like intrigued. I wanted to read this comic. Yeah, I really want to read it. Like, sick concept.
I think this comic is foretelling what they can do in the movies because of what we see Deadpool and Wolverine. I wouldn't rule out seeing it maybe a xenomorph and a predator show up, since we're pretty much being conditioned in the comic books right now that they're there already in the MCU or in Marvel at least.
Right, it's 20th Century Fox. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's an issue though, but I think they will work it out, man. They have to do something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, it's like they could potentially like start like in the MCU, like start opening like portals again, and one of them could lead to like an alien infested world or something. Or might get a face hugger pop through a portal, and that's it. It could be game on from there. Who knows?
Yeah, am I mistaken, or is Venom on one of these covers?
Yes, Venom is on the Ultra Rare cover, which looks really cool.
Yeah, I didn't know he was an Avenger at some point. It's interesting too.
No, well, I think they just put it on there just because it looks cool, like having like the black on black.
It's like, no, he's not Avengers. Slap him on there. It looks cool. Silly.
Oh, here we go. So we got Mahalo Joe just put something in the comments saying face hugged. New suit for Miles just dropped with the aliens. Oh, okay. Ooh, a little spoiler, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I won't read it out, but if you want to look, say it's there in the comments as well. It looks like Spider-Man is another one that's might be quite susceptible to it. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I picked myself up the comic yesterday. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but like I said, I believe it is. It's quite lengthy, isn't it? Was it like 30 or 40 pages or something like that?
Hey man, I'm waiting for the Get to the Comics episode. That's all I'm waiting for.
Oh yeah, well we do have some. I do have some good stuff coming in the next month or two. So stay tuned for that, guys. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a wild one for myself, only because I got an unplanned trip to Australia coming up next week. So my schedule's a little all over the place at the moment, but we're gonna make everything happen. So stay tuned, guys, because it is all still coming. But I've actually got actually my fellow co-host scheduled to do something as well, so stay tuned for that. But I won't spoil it. But yeah, we got some good stuff coming. Actually, I'm just on the subject as well as that. I've actually got to send you and D a message as well, because I've actually got a question to pop to you two later on. But again, I won't spoil it. There's just some more ideas in the pipeline, so stay tuned. Yeah, so. Yes, just on. I was just thinking, like, another one that I was talking about, like, if we start getting, like, the face huggers run around, like, back to Aliens and Avengers, like, what would happen, like, if say, like, if Thor did get, like, face hugged, or if we got some like Scarlet Witch ended up getting taken down by face huggers, like, and then all of a sudden we could potentially have xenomorphs with superpowers. Wouldn't that be cool? If we had, like, a xenomorph with like the power of Thor, like zapping things with lightning, or like an alien xenomorph that can manipulate people's minds or start doing cool things like that. Like, what do you reckon about that?
I mean, that's where I would kind of think these comics are gonna go. I don't think this is a one-off issue, so maybe it is. I don't know, but I think that's where it should go.
So, well, I believe this one's 4 parts.
Okay.
I can't remember where I said it, but I'm pretty sure I read it somewhere saying, yeah, it's a 4-part series. And there you go. It's 43 pages, so it is quite lengthy.
I wouldn't be surprised if a predator shows up at like the last act.
Yeah, I would just like be hanging out for that.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, if they make a move, maybe I don't know if you're here, but yeah, I was saying if they make a movie, that's definitely what I would do. Maybe even have them pop up at the very end. Disrupt someone from dying, and then, yeah.
Yeah, very cool. What about you? Did you pick up anything else in the in the VeVe market, or did you pick up anything on the comic book drop yesterday?
No, I didn't pick up anything on the website, and I went and looked at the market, and then I decided not to buy anything. So yeah, I haven't picked anything up.
No, fair enough. I mean, like I said, the market is looking very some very good deals out there. I'll just say that. Some very, very affordable titles at the moment if you're just looking to get yourself a common. Tons.
Yeah, I'm being selective.
Yeah, same. Let's see what else is on my list of shout outs here. So let's see. We said the 85 years of so we got the Batman popcorn bucket, which looks really cool. And D was very nice enough to post in the comments there some of the footage of the popcorn bucket itself. So yeah, that looks really cool, and I'm super jealous that I can't get one. What else to go? Oh, big shout out to I think is it Elegant Colors. Apparently, he got himself to level 100, so he's our new level 100 spotlight. So congratulations to you, sir. That one. I have seen his name pop up a couple of times in the spaces. So yeah, it was always fantastic to see someone get to level 100, because that is just a massive achievement in itself. So congratulations to you, sir. And I believe we also had a couple of birthdays as well. So very recently we just had VeVe Magic's birthday. So happy birthday to you, Magic. Hope you had a fantastic day and spent time with friends, family, and just had an all right chill out day. So whether you catch us on the replay or not. So happy birthday to you. I believe it was also Dave's birthday as well. NFT. So yeah. And one or two other ones I'm not quite familiar with. There it is. But yeah,
Benny Lee.
Benny Lee, that was the other one. Yep. And Benny Lee. So yeah, so congratulations to you guys, and happy birthday. Hope you guys had fantastic birthdays, and were spoiled rotten by your friends, family, and everyone else in between.
Oh, and Loco. We can't forget Loco. It was his birthday yesterday too.
Oh yes. It was Loco as well. So yeah, Loco, happy birthday to you too as well, mate. Let's see what else is on there. So yeah, so VeVe Magic's birthday, open colors. Oh, another reminder as well, guys. That is the last day. Just because I see Richard listening there in the background, I believe we're getting into the last day or the last part of Richard's Cyber Challenge. So again, if you're participating, fantastic. If not, you've still got a bit of time to get in the last day or two of the Cyber Challenge. So if you need more information about that, I believe it's over on the Superstar Money's channel and also in the Discord as well. More or less, it's just been running a competition for everyone, basically just creating a bit of awareness in the cyberspace. So just doing like little challenges, like removing your phone number from X or from Twitter or Facebook or all that sort of like things. Just basic things like that, like just like downloading Wallet Guard as well. It's another good one, and that just puts you in the draw to win stuff. So if you need more information about that, check out the Superstar Money's channel over on their Discord, and or just message Richard direct, and he'll get you involved with that. Let's see what else is there on my to-do list. Oh yeah, we had Crypt Toys, just because I know Dokta and none of you guys are into Crypt Toys. Crypt Toys has just recently launched their Toykin market, and apparently that's live now. And I've seen all over the X people buying things, using it. I know you. I think you covered it on your channel, or someone. I think actually it might have been Bones Beer covered it on his channel. But have you guys used it? You guys like it? How's the experience been for you guys?
I like it. I had beta access last week, although there's some bugs, hence why it's beta. Mm-hmm. But I think it's really cool. What I liked about it, and I had my daughter kind of like just shoulder drive with me. It's very easy for her. I know now they're COPPA compliant, so that's really cool. It's literally just like a Robux type of environment. And I know everyone's getting confused on like, oh, I can't cash out on the Toykin marketplace. Yeah, you can't. But you can cash out at Cryptoys if you want through their DTE, which is on Rarible. So I think it's good. I think it's a really good step for the project and the mission, what they're trying to do by bringing in younger audiences into Web3.
Yeah, same. So what about you, Dokta?
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. I don't know too much more about it than what he said. I went on there, it was very clean, simple, friendly user interface. Yeah, they make it pretty clear to me, at least from what I saw. You go buy Toykin, you could kind of get an idea when you're looking at the collectibles, like the ratio of Toykin, and then you keep in mind like how much, $10, how many Toykins that gets you. I just put that in a Jumbotron, all that type of stuff. So yeah, it's very interesting seeing how people are and what people are buying. Like I saw something where someone bought a holocron for $25 and then they hit something crazy. So it's just interesting because those holocrons were going for 40 or whatever they were going for. So a lot of interesting stuff, going on. They're gonna have a Discord tomorrow.
It was actually today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that was today, actually, earlier today. So Yeah, they broke a lot of that down. Tomorrow they're doing a YouTube. That's what it was. They're gonna, that way you can visually see what's going on a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah, the Discord was cool. It was mainly for support. I stopped in a little bit this morning, but they stayed on as long as they could. If anyone had any issues, they had their support team there, which is really cool when you launch a product. At least you can kind of reach them. And I think it's the 30th is the live stream. It's the 30th, isn't it, D? Yeah, it's the 30th.
Okay. So tomorrow.
Yeah, for me that's tomorrow.
Oh, is that tomorrow already? I'm sorry. I'm all over the place.
I know, time travel, right?
No, man, don't even get me started. I can't even remember what day it is sometimes.
I'm feeling, like sounds like your week's been like mine. But hang in there, mate. Hang in there. We're nearly there. Let's see what else on my list of talking points. Oh yeah, sorry. Just going back to VeVe Magic's birthday. I forgot to give a Casual a bit of a shout out as well, because I saw on X that Casual sent VeVe Magic a very nice package and card to go with the birthday. So I thought that was really, really cool. So I just want to give Casual a shout out to that as well. Just from the picture I saw on X, it looks like a very lovely Disney package. I see a lot of cards. There's something of Sleeping Beauty, Minnie Mouse. Very cool. So shout out to Casual as well, and also Casual being another fantastic member of the community. Keep going strong with all the AI content that brings out within the karaoke space he holds. Really, really cool individual. And if you get a chance to jump into one of his karaoke spaces, I've been told they're quite entertaining and fun. Unfortunately, I never get to do it because of time, but definitely loads and loads of fun.
I was DMing with him this morning, and I came up with a really cool idea. And Dokta, maybe you might like this idea, just for fun. But it would be cool to do a contest, like a battle of the AI bands, where we all create like an AI song about like a topic or subject, something that's correlated to what we're doing here in Web3, and then we just have the community vote which one they like the best.
Yeah. That's so dope.
That could be cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I like that.
I would like to do like 3 different genres at a time or something. You know what I mean?
Just for fun.
We got, yeah. My AI is better than yours.
Well,
I'm sure it is, but I'm still gonna try.
or maybe even do something like backed by VeVe, like, but because they've been doing a lot of Michael MC's been doing a lot of VeVe giveaways and stuff like that. So maybe just a bit of speculation or a bit of a what if scenario here. What if maybe they had like a competition like that, like have your AI competition, or have like some kind of karaoke singing competition, and basically everyone votes on it, and then winner gets a VeVe giveaway.
Oz, let's change what if into reality. Why don't you DM him and just give him your shoot your shot?
Ooh, what do you reckon, ladies and gentlemen? So are we on to something? Can we make it happen? Maybe we'll do that. All right, that sounds good. Maybe we'll do it. We'll make it happen. So we'll have a little karaoke battle of the bands or something. You have take a Hinano's idea and Casual's idea of taking the AI content but do it, but it has to include a collectible that's on VeVe or something like that, like whether in name or vision or whatever. But what do you reckon? If you guys like the idea, could we make it happen? Is it within the realm of possibility?
Man, I'm down. It's fun. I like to just kind of like sit on my computer late at night and just maybe prompt something and see what happens. I'm sure Dokta's in the same thing, but Dokta is an actual musician, right? So yeah, he has one up on all of us.
Absolutely, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I've been using this stuff since it came out, man. The whole evolution, I've been there for it, from ChatGPT to Midjourney to all this stuff, and it's changing by the day.
Absolutely,
it's crazy.
But then it's saying that as well, this also seems like a good opportunity to play this again, because for anyone who's just jumping in the space and didn't hear this at the start of the space, Dokta has actually done us a new intro or outro track. We actually might use this as the outro track, but have a listen to this and tell me what you think, because I think it is very chilled and it's a great outro track. So I'm going to play it now. So this is all new from Doctor Strange. It's called VeVe Wednesday's lounge. But we might call it the outro. But tell me what you think.
On Wednesday night, the spotlight shines. While I'm with an X where the fandom aligns. Ozman collects with Doctor Strange and talking VeVe drops. Let the market flow. Grip noise and McFarlane, digital chase. DC candy ain't no time to waste. Dive deep in the comics. TV and film. The web collectors where the passion's real. On Web Wednesday, we chill, we vibe. Catch a live or replay. Let your fandom thrive. Fun and chill, the collectors delight. On Web collectors, everything's alright. It's Web Wednesdays, tuning to Twitter X. Austin collects with the flex. What's coming next? Doctor Strange at the L. VG drops are hot. Talking cryptoids, Nick Fall in every spot. Unity vibe, feel the unity thrive. Dive into the fandom together. We rise, bar keeps buzzing, collectors going hand. Fall in DC, slicker than a scam. On Web Wednesdays, we chill, we vibe. Catch a live or replay, let your fandom thrive. Fun and chill, the collectors delight. On Web collectors, everything's alright.
How is that for a track, ladies and gentlemen? What do you reckon? Do you reckon that should be our new outro track?
Yes, let's go. Yes. Come on, crowd. Let's go.
That's it. This is what we think, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes. That's it. I gotta be careful with this one because this one could be a bit loud. There we go. Yes, sir. So yeah, like we were saying before, like with music like that, if Dokta enters a rap battle or anything like that, I have got no hope whatsoever. So,
Machine learning. So.
That's it. So was that? So just out of curiosity, Dokta, was that actually you rapping or was that someone else?
No, that's not me. If you go to any of my Stacking and Slacking episodes, probably the last 15 to 20 of them, none of those are me.
Okay.
So yeah, man, I've just been messing with this stuff a long time, and I just, one day a light bulb came on and I figured out how to just make it all come together and give me an excuse to even use it. Because a lot of stuff that I mess with, it's like, I'll dabble in and mess with it, but I really don't have a use case to use it necessarily. So I just try to stay on my P's and Q's with just machine learning overall and, dabbling with whatever comes out. Because I just make a lot of different content. I do stuff outside of VeVe with content and different channels and stuff, faceless channels, TikTok channels. So I'm always looking for, ways to shorten the process, you know what I mean? Make long form content. If there's an AI tool out there, like in video, it'll take something that's an hour and then it'll make a couple of different 60-second clips out of it. You can do a lot with AI now. So it's just making stuff easier to do. But yeah, I don't think, what's interesting about AI, everybody just thinks it's easy. And in some sense it is, but it's like my ear for it is just wild because like I have a friend that has put out an actual AI artist. So we're experimenting with that with our label, just seeing if our distributors will honor it the same as like one of our instrumental albums or jazz albums or whatever we put out under the label. So we're still, seeing if we'll get royalties if everything's good. But yeah, it's crazy, man. You could really do a lot. They have stuff out there, you can record your voice for 20 seconds and then, you're just putting in lyrics or whatever and it would sound exactly like me. You know what I mean? But yeah, just try to keep it light, man. It's funny because sometimes it gives me like rapper models that are kind of like blatantly a certain MC. Like it might spit out someone that sounds literally like Method Man or Prodigy or DMX or somebody, you know what I mean? So it really comes down to like you understanding how to prompt it and how to talk to it to get the results you want. like that across the board with generating images and stuff like that. I learned a couple of things from Casual when it came to the images and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, it kind of almost sounds. Some of the stuff that I hear almost sounds like it comes from like Udio or Teletax. I've used like
Correct.
all that, like
Yeah.
or Gen AI, I think is like the new one, and then also you have Suno. But the only problem with Suno is some of the voices is very kind of raspy. But Udio was very, very,
Exactly.
very, very clean.
Exactly. Yeah, that's one of my main go-tos, and that was my gripe with Suno was this is from like on a musician side, a lot of what it generates sounds unnatural to me. So, for example, when I tried to get it to generate hip hop music, when it comes to rhyming or just music in general, the only time a solo artist, especially, would have like doubled up lyrics, is either on the hook or during the lyrics. But Suno tends to generate something where it's almost like four voices running at once, and they're just at different tone levels, and that's unnatural to hip hop. So I couldn't get it to generate anything where vocally there was a difference in how many people were vocating during the hook versus the 16 bars.
Sounds robotic, I bet.
So yeah, it just sounded unnatural, between that and then its vocabulary. To me, out of all of them, Suno has the most basic, like, and I mean, even on the prompting level, it only prompted up to a certain amount of words versus Udio. I could tell it like a whole novel and tell it, the whole story I'm trying to paint. So that from there, only like how long I'm like constraining it. So if I'm telling it I only want it to generate a song that's 60 seconds, but I write a whole novel worth of stuff, obviously it's only going to be able to cram in so much in 60 seconds. But if I'm trying to make a full-length song, it'll probably get to everything, have a hook in there and the whole nine. So it's just understanding how they all function and how to talk
Wait,
to them.
Suno only lets you generate for 60 seconds?
No, not Suno. I was saying Udio.
Oh, Udio,
sorry.
yeah.
And it doesn't let you generate for 60 seconds. It lets you generate as much as you want, up to like 3-4 minutes now. But what I'm saying is it makes 30-second clips. And I was just giving an example of like if I wanted to make something 60 seconds, which a lot of stuff I make for like my intros, outros, for Stacking the Slack and stuff like that. I just want it in and out. So if you want it 60 seconds, but what I'm saying is if I give it tons of information to cover, it's not going to be able to cover all that in 60 seconds, just like I wouldn't as an MC. Like I could try and cram up as much as I want, as I can, but I might need 2 or 3 verses to really cover everything you're telling me about the topic. So that's all I was just saying is,
oh man, we gotta get
a lot of that.
We gotta get Junie on this. I think Junie could blow us all out of the water with this one, with the prompting, because I really feel prompting is an art. Like if you know how to prompt, and it doesn't really matter who you use, because I've been able to do some crazy stuff with Suno, but yeah, like prompting in general on like OpenAI, you could literally do all kinds of this kind of stuff too. It's just I don't have the musical technical, you know what I mean, right? The technical portion of the music to actually write things properly.
Execute.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I was saying with Suno, the difference is that with Suno, you can't prompt a whole lot. Like put it to you like this: when I had all of them up at the same time, different tabs open on my screen, I was doing what I always do, like with every type of AI. So when it comes to testing image generating AIs, I would make one prompt and use the same prompts. Like a scientist, you got to control the experiment, right? So I'd use the same prompt, but in all the different tools and see which gives me the most accurate result. So the problem I had with Suno was I would generate a very lengthy, like literally the amount of words I'm saying, generate a lengthy prompt in Udio, and then I would copy and paste it into Suno. It would say like, oh, your word length can only be 200 words, or whatever it is. So that alone is limiting how much detail I'm able to give it. So for me, that wasn't flexible enough. And then between that and the way it generated, like my friend that's made the album that he made, he latched onto Suno because Suno thrives better in that genre of music he's making versus Udio, let's say. But the trade-off is from day one when he played it to me, I was like, "Oh, you use Suno for that, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." But then when he plays it for people at his job, they don't really know unless he tells them. So most people's ears aren't trained, experienced enough to hear it yet. But over time, they are, and a lot of us are just blatantly saying, "Oh, we're using this, we're using that," and I think that's dope. I think, I just uploaded a video to YouTube the other day, and it asked me like, basically was asking me like, is this AI generated content? Because people getting off the rails, making ads with Joe Rogan, have him saying stuff he never said, Trump and all these other people. So that use of AI is a little wild, but for what we're doing, it's cool.
Yeah, it's all fun. And yeah, I agree with like Suno does some weird stuff. You know what's so weird about Suno is you'll generate a song whether you write the lyrics or not, and it adds something at the very end of the song after like maybe 10 seconds of dead air. It starts to
Yeah.
talk and it says some weird
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh man, audio gets crazy. Audio, like, especially with hip hop, it'll sometimes make a song, right? Or generate a 30-something second clip of something, and the guy rhyming will sound like he's saying like some mad purposeful, like I mean this ish, you know what I'm saying? Like something, and he's like literally not saying any real words. There's no real English words, but it sounds like he's speaking some new language that doesn't exist on Earth, and you're just like, wow, I don't know what he's saying, but he means it. It sounds
Oh
ill.
man, Doctor, I know exactly what you mean. I'm like, what is this AI doing? Like, is this AI trying to trip me up or something? Because yeah, some of the stuff it says is like, I think one time it says like the darkness will come and shroud us all, or I'm like, what? What is that? I just wanted you to
Yeah,
generate Aloha
this is
Friday. Where'd you get that
Yeah,
from?
that's a bit dark.
right. This is the first, and on the music side, I look at this as how it was on the image side. In the very beginning, okay, good. I have several options to use. The problem is all of them generate images with anomalies. So what's really the difference? You know what I'm saying? Like until that gets taken care of, I'm wasting spins or tokens or coins or whatever. At least Suno, when it generates something bad, it'll give you the coin back or whatever. Udio rarely does that, where it'll like generate a track and just error out or anything like that. But yeah, man, it's gonna keep evolving, and new stuff is dropping almost every day.
Yes, sir. Yes, it's definitely going to be an integral part of everyone's lives before we know it.
I love it. It's fun. I just have a kick on like making things. I'm a creative, so I like to just create and do a bunch of stuff. So I think this kind of stuff is just cool for everybody. You know, a creative like Doctor Strange or even like anybody. Anybody can kind of take the reins at it. With some training, you do have to train your AI so it understands you. It took me forever to like get the AI to sound like a UB40, and I'm like trying to tell it without trying to like get like an error because then you don't want to like get copyrighted and all that. But yeah, it's fun once your AI understands you.
Yeah, when you use any notable name, it'll kind of discard it. It'll say we can't generate anything that sounds like this artist, but we could replace it with this, that, and the third. And it'll add like a couple descriptions that would describe that artist or their genre, whatever.
Yeah, like I
So
used
yeah, that's where.
instead of saying UB40, I said make the song sound like Ali Campbell, right? And it didn't like discrepancy that. So, but I feel you on that.
And then you have to hope that it's able to scrape data enough to find that of more obscure artists and nail it. Because someone brought up like Killer Clowns from Outer Space the other day, and I actually had a client that, yeah, his whole theme of his YouTube channel is like clown circus stuff, crazy, but mixed with like death metal and all these different genres. So yeah, man,
I hate clowns.
I do it all, man. I make it all, man. I made some what did I make? Like synth wave killer clown music, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dudes be having me all over the place on Fiverr. So I like having the Fiverr gigs too, because it kind of pushes me outside of the hip hop genre, obviously. But yeah, man, growing up, I come from a time before hip hop. That's how old I am. But not before hip hop, but the actual like music on wax and stuff. So I grew up listening to rock and all types of other stuff first. But yeah, played instruments at a young age, all that crap, man. But my vocals are the best instrument, in my opinion.
Yes, sir. And we definitely did definitely back that up. All right, guys. Well, we're coming into the last 15 minutes of the show. So I just want to say again, big thank you to everybody taking the time to come and listen in with us. So we've still got all the cool kids hanging with us. So we got Fro listening in the background. We've got D, Cointech, Yo Steph still with us. Chris Steph is still with us. King Nino. Niles is in the house. Niles, hope you're doing well, mate. So Rich is listening there. Vegan of Things. Vibesman was with us. Guri. And yeah, guys, it's just been another chilled, laid back episode of VeVe Wednesdays up to episode 72. We've just been chilling back, just talking all things collecting. So we covered the VeVe comics, the coming Wolverine X jacket, which will be dropping on Saturday. What else we covered? So covered a little bit of the community shout out, what's been going on there, a little bit of film and TV talk, and a few other little bits and pieces in between. Oh, we got Vibesman up to stage. But like I said, I always like leaving the last sort of 10 minutes open for anyone who wants to come up and say hi and say a few words or share in their collecting journey. And one of those people being Vibesman. Vibesman, how are you, mate? Thanks for dropping in.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, mate. Good.
Can you hear me all right?
We can hear you, mate. So you haven't been. I hope you haven't been pulled.
Do you know what? I'm on holiday. I'm on vacation.
Oh, nice.
I'm in Mexico, and I was like, I've got to say hello on this because I always listen back, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I never get to speak to you live because it's way too early for me, brother. And yeah, I've just been walking around the hotel trying to find somewhere to actually be able to talk. I've been to the beach, I've been to the restaurant. I'm now in the gym, basically. It was the only place that's quiet enough, so it probably sounds a bit echoey. But I just wanted to come and say hello, basically, and loving the conversation, and great to hear you guys talking as always. So yeah, I've finally found somewhere where I can talk, but is it crazy echoey to you guys, or is it all right?
It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all.
Great. So yeah,
I was gonna say the beach is probably not the place you want to have a space.
It was the only place the guy on reception, who's lovely, he sort of suggested maybe you could go. I kept walking. I was like, this is not going to work. They're not going to be able to hear me. But it's great listening to you guys on the beach. That was different. But yeah, just wanted to say hello, really.
Hi.
I've been loving the conversation. Sorry, Doctor, sorry.
No, like I said, thanks for dropping in, Vibesman. Like I know, not most of the time you're not able to sort of jump in for the Wednesday show because of the time difference. But what time is it over there at the moment?
So it's just coming up to midnight. 12 minutes to midnight. So I was like, I have no excuse. I've got to say hello.
That's it.
But all my obviously the reason my family are asleep, so I had to go out of the room quietly and just wanted to say hello, really. Yeah, I've been walking around just blown away. It's our first visit to Mexico, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I've been trying to not take too many pictures, but it is difficult and get that balance right, And I've taken quite a few pictures. I'm going to be posting some on X soon, but just loving the conversation and really interested about the AI music creation. I haven't tried that yet, so yeah.
That's because you have pumped out the AI based not was on VeVe, yeah?
Yeah, to be honest, brother, that was just breaking up then. I don't know if it was for everyone else. I don't know if it's... Just didn't catch that, sorry.
No, that's all right.
Oh, I can hear you now, perfect. I'm balancing on a cycling machine, so I'm going to stay really still now. So I can hear you. Sorry, I missed that.
That's all good, mate. So, have you had a chance to pick up anything for the collection while you've been out there, or are you under stricter orders from the family away from VeVe for a while?
Yeah, no, I've really been off the radar. So I feel like I've not got much to contribute to the conversation in terms of VeVe and everything. But it's yeah, I've just been having a break basically. But like I said, I'm lying, of course, because I've been doing, AR photos everywhere.
And that's it.
It's a bit difficult, but I get up sort of crazy early to do that, or go to bed late. So you just see so many inspiring things, and it takes a while.
Yeah, I can imagine. How's the scenery out where you? Yeah,
it's just
like
I feel
beach.
completely spoiled. Basically, the people are amazing. Just when it just delivers on every level, so I feel very spoiled. But yeah, you see little things, and you're like, oh, that'd be a good shot, though, wouldn't it? I've got to. I did one for the other day for VeVe Magic, and we were in a nice Mexican restaurant. I was like, oh, do Coco and do Miguel and Dante, and So you do that, and the rest of my family are trying to enjoy their dinner, and I'm just looking like a crazy person in the middle of the restaurant.
It's just like, Dad's at it again.
Yeah, exactly. But it's been good to decompress a bit. But I'm loving this conversation about the music anyway. Like I say, because I've not tried that yet, so it's it's cool.
It's cool, yeah, very cool. So how long are you out there for? Out there for a week, a month?
It's been it's basically 10 days. So fly back on Sunday. Fly back on Sunday. This Sunday come in, and feel very lucky. And then it's going to be harsh back to reality, full on.
Yeah, what's the weather been like out that way?
Oh, just perfect. Yeah, you get tropical storms and stuff, but it's like it's fine compared to the weather in England. It's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we are starting to sort of etch back into the colder sort of side of things now, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to coming home. I'm a bit nervous about that. But yeah, nice. Thank you. It's been great. I just had to say hello, basically. Like I say, I haven't got much to contribute except, I've taken lots of photos, but I haven't had a chance to, post them yet. It's good though. I found this app so instead of just taking the photo, you can animate different bits of the photo.
Okay.
So say like one of the Sentinels, I took a picture. I'm trying to take pictures of things I haven't taken before, apart from Miguel and Dante.
Yeah.
And you can animate different bits of the photo, so it sort of comes to life. It's I'm really been enjoying playing with that. Just trying to get that balance right. It's difficult, I do have to switch off, like we all do. Obviously, it's good for us, isn't it? But I can't. I walk past them and I'm like, oh, well, that would be a great shot with the Sentinel.
Yeah.
I've got maybe I'll post something and you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, just needed to say hello to you guys.
That was great to hear from you, Vibesman. Great time on your holiday. Definitely catch up again back in England. A fantastic time in our last meet up in London, seeing Deadpool. That was a fantastic day. Also, if anyone has that video that Vibesman that event, amazing. Okay. And so again, big thank you. So guys, because I got to start wrapping up the space because my kids are going to start kicking around soon. Ooh, okay. Can everyone hear me okay?
You're good, brother.
Yeah, all good. Yeah. Just got muted, but I can hear you perfect, man.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah,
Sorry about that. Yeah, we're getting good feedback.
Right, okay. No, that's right. Yeah, so there's a bit of feedback going. But yeah, sorry guys. Like I said, I got to start wrapping up the space soon because my little ones are going to start kicking around. But Vibesman, like I was saying, hope try to enjoy your holiday. Do try and switch off. I know personally, I know how hard it is, but it is nice to take a step back from time to time. And yes, we are definitely looking forward to it. Whatever you'd like to post out there in the X spaces, everyone enjoys the content that you post, the AI videos, and just for work in general. But yeah, hope you have a fantastic time with the family. And yeah, like I say, we'll have to catch up again soon.
Yeah, no, I'd love that. You were an amazing presenter, as you know.
Oh, thank you.
I was blown away, and what a great day we had. Yeah, and safe travels to Australia. That's that's a long way.
It is. No, I'm not looking forward to the what's it, the 17, 18-hour flight. So that's not going to be entertaining. Plus an additional 4 hours on top of that, because I have to travel to my hometown. So that's not going to be.
Well,
Yeah, go on.
the way I look at it is, I know it's easy to say, but that's a well-deserved break for you as well. Hopefully, you can sit and watch some movies and just relax for a bit. Hopefully,
yeah. Well, the whole idea is because for those of you, I said it on the last space, but I'll say it on this one as well. Is the whole reason I'm actually going back to Australia is because my folks aren't actually doing overly well health wise, and they've actually got deteriorating health conditions that are sort of prompted an emergency trip to Australia, which is but I won't lie, put a bit of unforeseen strain on finances, home life. The missus ain't overly happy with me at the moment, leaving her with the kids for 2 weeks, but it is what it is. But
of course,
like when it's your folks, you got to do these things, don't you? But yeah,
of course,
just not looking forward to going back. It's just the distance and time it takes to get that far.
Yeah, but that's obviously you need to be with them.
Absolutely,
and that's everything else pales into insignificance. You just need to be close to them. That's I'm sorry you're obviously going for those reasons, but safe journey, and
thank you.
You get to watch how many movies. I look at flights like how many movies you get to watch.
Exactly.
So that's quite a few.
Well, hopefully they've got some stuff on the entertainment, but even when I get back, into Australia itself, it's just me going by myself, which is going to be great because not only do I get to spend time with my folks in a nice, quiet, rural part of Western Australia, I also get to sit down and actually I'm going to think about content ideas and stuff to help progress this channel, get to the comics and a whole heap of other stuff. So fear not, guys. I may be in and out, but I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere, and I've got some great stuff coming for future episodes. But on that note, guys, I got to start wrapping up the space. Again, big thank you to everyone who's taking the time, a busy day, to come and chill in the space with us. Big thank you to everyone who's spoken. Big thank you to Dokta, Hinano, Vibesman. Thank you so much for coming up to speak. I'm sorry we don't have more time to talk. But before we go, guys, is there anything anyone would like to say before I start closing out? How about we start with Dokta?
I just wanted to thank everybody for coming through. Another WebV Wednesday. This is episode 72, wrapping up, man. And have a great week. Finish out strong. See y'all next time.
So, what about you, Hinano? Anything you'd like to leave us with before I start closing out?
Yeah, man. First off, best wishes to you, your family. Safe journey back to Australia. Make memories with them as much as you can and spend time with them. Let me know if I can do anything to help you out while you're gone. Vibesman, really good to see you. Enjoy the warm weather, man. Swim with the fishes and have a great time. Everyone down below, thank you so much. Dokta, good to see you, brother. And I really hope Oz goes and messages MC, because I would love to just make some fun, music, and I think it'd be a fun thing for the community to be a part of. So everyone have a good night.
Yeah, I love the idea too, and I'll try and make it happen, or at the very least, put the idea in his head. All right, guys. On that note, guys, I gotta start wrapping up because like I said, because this is the time of the morning when my kids start knocking around. I gotta start doing the dad thing and get breakfast together and all the other fun stuff, because kids, they need needs and food and shelter and stuff like that. Like I said, yeah, mate.
My daughter wants to say bye to you.
Oh, absolutely. Hello.
Bye.
Hello. Good to hear from you. Say bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
Hope you're doing well, kid. And so I hope you're enjoying your comic books and not causing too much stress for you folks. And also, I hope you're looking forward to the new member of your family popping out very soon.
Yes. I can't wait to
Yes.
change diapers.
You got her stumped. You got her
You're
stumped.
stumped.
But anyways, Uncle Alex has to go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right,
Uncle Oz has to run. I have to get to the comics. Which actually, I'll chuck that in real quick before I go. In case you guys haven't seen it, the promo material just got launched. Last night my time, but I've got Get to the Comics number 17, which is going to be airing on Friday, and my special guest is going to be Wooloo, and we're going to be covering Avengers number 80, which is the first appearance of the Red Wolf. So tune in for that one, guys. The details are in the X post. It's on YouTube and all that jazz. And hopefully you can join us there and have a good time listening to a comic book and potentially win some stuff. All right, guys, I got to go because I can hear my little ones kicking around. But again, big thank you to everyone for tuning in. Big thank you for everyone who spoke. Again, big thank you to Doctor Strange for co-hosting me on this episode. It's been fantastic fun. A lot of great conversations in regards to what's coming on VeVe, what's dropped on VeVe, a bit of film talk, bit of speculation, a lot of AI talk there about music at the end. Very, very cool. And guys, it's been another chilled, laid back VeVe Wednesdays, episode 72. And I'm going to use this as our outro music for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, on this channel. For the first time, we're going to use our Doctor Strange's brand new track as our outro music. So again, guys, this has been VeVe Wednesdays, episode 72. I've been your host, Osman Collect 63. Take care, guys. Have a good one, and we'll talk more soon.
On Wednesday night, the spotlight shines. While I was with an X where the fandom aligns. Eyes then collects with Dr. Strange and talking VeVe drops. Let the market flow. Grip noise and McFarlane, digital chase. DC candy ain't no time to waste. Dive deep in the comics. TV and fiddle. The VeVe collectors where the passion's real. On VeVe Wednesday, we chill, we vibe. Catch a live or replay. Let your fandom thrive. Fun and chill, it's a collector's